Hey everyone, Wonderbot here, and welcome to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I realize I guess I'm going to do this intro twice, but that's fine. Anyway, I recorded this back in 2019, a couple of years ago, and I just kind of procrastinated putting it up. I know there's copyright issues with this in a way that might make it so YouTube might block the video or probably take ad rev, and I was just like, it's not really worth it. But now I just kind of need a break from recording. Just too much stuff going on in the real world, and so I figured I'd finally put this series up. So, couple of things of note. One, obviously it's 2 years old, which means I was in a better place and a better time, but I was also incredibly sick. So this might be a little bit of a weird experience. We'll see how it goes. I honestly don't remember too much from this playthrough, but it was fun. It was interesting. I'd never played Vampire the Masquerade before, and I really wanted to get through Bloodlines 1 before Bloodlines 2 comes out. So I guess with all of that out of the way, hope you enjoy. Hey everyone, Wonderbot here, and welcome to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I've never personally played this game before. I've never played anything Vampire the Masquerade related, and it's always just kind of on the periphery, especially after playing Vampire sometime last year. Man, time flies. Anyway, so I liked Vampire, and I was like, okay, sure, maybe I should actually play some of the OG Vampire games that are actually pretty good. And then they're like, hey, by the way, Bloodlines 2 is coming out. And I'm like, oh, I should get a move on this. So, I guess let's just get going. I think I did watch like a little bit of Mathis play one for a little while. Probably should have watched more, but at the same time, I guess this way I get to go in blind. I mostly just watched it for a bit, and I'm like, this is pretty old school. Anyway, a new game starts with the creation of a new character. Would you like to answer a series of questions about the type of vampire you'd like to play and allow the game to create your character, or go to the character sheet, set your clan, attributes, and abilities yourself? Answer questions. Male. Let's see. As you're walking home late at night, you hear footsteps, glance back, and suddenly realize someone's following you. Do you turn and confront them, or duck behind a tree? You're at a nightclub having a damn good time, and you realize you're out of money. No cash, no fun. Do you seduce somebody and make them pay for your drinks? Time it just right, so you can snatch a bottle when the bartender isn't looking, or go home and read a book and listen to music. Something more intellectually stimulating than wasting life in a lame club. 3. You're mugged last night. It wasn't life-threatening, but you want to take some measures to make sure if it happens again, you aren't defenseless. Do you? Sign up for martial arts classes. Next time they try, you'll break their spine. Start carrying a knife and conceal it in your belt. Next person who tries it breathes through a hole in their neck, or buy a gun. Next mugger's sidewalk meat. Let's go with spine breaking. Some drunken mortals attempt to pick a fight with you in a bar. Do you trash the place with a fool's broken bodies, or clear the place out with a mere wave of your hand? Broken bodies! You met someone at a club, and they took you back to their place. Things start getting interesting when all of a sudden you hear someone come to the front door. Their spouse. Do you? Head to the kitchen, let them see you. Pretend you're a distant cousin and they're nice enough to let you stay on the couch. Gather your clothes, hide behind the door, or calmly explain you had no idea they were married and you intend to leave and never come back. Keep your finger over the speed dial in case you need the police. Well, none of these are spine breaking, so let's go with number 3. I'm a polite vampire. Being a night person, you watch a lot of late-night TV movies. 3 movies are on. Which do you watch? Fist of the Monkey King. Wire Fu film. With that scene where Wu beats 20 armed men with his bare hands. Sword of the Bushi. Japanese film where a lone samurai cuts a path through a gang of Yakuza. Or Sergeant Murderstein III. A cop that doesn't play by the rules takes on a drug cartel that kidnapped his daughter with his only his trusty 44 to back him up. I mean, the first one sounded pretty cool, and the second one sounds pretty great, but Sergeant Murderstein, I mean, we just gotta go with it. It's just in the name. I might actually call myself Sergeant Murderstein IV here. You're in a hospital, looking for the doctor who's late on his blood payments. A nurse steps in front of you and says, you can't go in there. It's restricted to medical staff only. Do you toss her aside like a rag doll and keep going, or show her your fangs and send her fleeing in fear for your life? Toss! You tell someone to be quiet in the movie theater, and they get up and just slug you in the face. Do you twist his arm and make him lick the stick off the floor? Or carry a gun, just make tough guy, twist his arm. The world's a cruel and unforgiving place, but you've gotten by so far. Why? Let's see. Someone gets in my way, I kick their ass, that's why. Or, when you're as talented and attractive as I am, the world's your plaything. Son of Murderstein. We might as well just go with, like, Captain Aggro here. So,
Someone gets in my way, I kick their ass. You've embraced the Bruja clan. Called by some a clan of violent brutes and mindless street thugs. The Bruja have been known to tangle, but are a proud clan who fight for freedom in life and death, and put their combat abilities to use whenever necessary. Okay. Your attributes and abilities have now been determined and entered in the character sheet, which you'll see next. After your tour of the character sheet, you may make changes to the character or simply play it as is. Okay, these are some things. These are your attributes and abilities, which feats are derived from. Attributes are inherent character traits and broken into 3 categories: physical, social, and mental. Abilities are things you learn, also broken into 3 categories: skills, talents, and knowledges. Members of the militaristic Bruja clan are indomitable warriors, so your strongest attribute is physical, which you have 2 points you can spend. You also have 1 point to spend in mental and no points in social, a Bruja's weakest attribute. As for abilities, being Bruja gives you an advantage with their aggressive and violent talents, which you have 3 points to spend. You have only average abilities and skills, and are weak in knowledges. Okay. Feats are the actions you perform in the game. Feats are derived from adding an attribute and an ability. An example would be the feat of lockpicking, which is derived from dexterity and security. Hovering your mouse pointer over a feat will highlight it. Got it. You are a member of the Bruja clan, renowned for its sheer physical prowess. Bruja are rebels who hold social change near to their undead hearts, and the clan's ranks contain some of the most violent members of vampire society. The disciplines are celerity, vampire speed, potence, strength, and presence, charisma. This is your humanity. 7 is the norm. 10 is saintly. The lower you go, the closer to the beast you become. Also, the lower your humanity, the greater your chances of frenzying. When a vampire goes into a frenzy, he loses all control and attacks any and all things around him. However, as you gain experience, you can spend experience points to increase your humanity. This is where your Masquerade violations are displayed. The Masquerade is a code by which many vampires unlive. Anytime a vampire is seen doing a supernatural act by a mortal, it's considered a Masquerade violation. You have 5 chances. Each strike will have repercussions. If you commit 5 Masquerade violations, you will be dealt with harshly. This is where all the information on things you are hovering over is displayed. The auto level on and off, okay, we are turning that off because we do not want. Restats lets you clear out your allocation so you can start over. Turn to the last settings and cancel. Cool. Okay, so auto level is off. So I've put my points into strength and stamina. Now, can I just take it back and put it more into strength? Okay, perfect. We can do wits. Measure your character's mind and ability to think on their feet. Improve combat defense and hacking feats. Intelligence is research and intimidate. And range combat and inspection. I'm going to go intimidate if I can. Okay, my talents are brawling, dodging, and intimidation. No subterfuge, that's okay. We don't need firearms, get out of here. Security. Locks and how... Okay, so for lockpicking? That sounds worthwhile. Now, can I pump more into security? No. Okay, so computer, finance. For haggle, investigation. Do an investigation. Okay, so celerity, potence, and presence. Sure. Okay, what's our name going to be? We have a let's see. Perfect name for you, Brick von Murderstein IV. The Vaughn seems so generic, though. Like Vaughn is such a generic vampire thing. I mean, we could just call him Murderstein 4. Let's see, do I want to look at the other clans first? I'm not even sure where I could change that, to be totally honest. Like, where do we change that? Oh, base, here we go. Bruja! Gangrel, oh. Okay, extra to strength, stamina, and wits during frenzy. I see, I can actually look at these things. Okay, +1 to unarmed, penalized with a -2 to all frenzy checks. Okay. Melkavian. Lunatics. I don't know. Nosferatu. I feel like if I go with this one, we are not going to have a good time. Torador. All humanity shifts are doubled. Okay, so if I do horrible things, that'll mess with me. Tremere. Cannot raise physical attributes above 4? No. And what about Ventru? Honorable and virtuous leaders of Camarilla. Let's see. No nourishment from the lowborn and thin-blooded. No blood from feeding on animals. And feeding on anything left. Nope, I like Brugia. And what is my history? Oh, cool. I can actually have, like, extra bonus here. Let's see, the Tremere are very powerful. Well, they've got Oh. Everyone likes Malks. But they're the most streamed one. But, yeah. I mean, we could do magic. We could switch everything around. And instead of being Brawl Man, we can actually do stuff. Well, let's take a look at histories. Swap the priority of your abilities to skills, talents, and knowledges. Interesting. Yeah, so the question is, do we want to be a murder machine, or do we want to be... Are any of these useful? Because I could do, Punch Man. Everybody's voting for me punching. Okay. Start the game with 1 point in melee, but it costs more experience to buy humanity points and you're more likely to frenzy. Well, I could just go Highway Drifter, Brugia, and just, like, really accept that everything is gonna go bad. Oh! It's different per character. True Brugia. Okay. Glass Eye. Dropped as a baby. 2 extra points of stamina. More EXP to raise your mental attributes. Quickling all-star athlete. Academic. Special forces. The swapping the priority order of everything is kind of interesting. I don't know if that would go well for me. Sidebar bouncer. I mean, we could play as Brick von Murderstein. For the extra 2 points of stamina and really just, like, slam-o through everything. Otherwise, yeah, we could go none. Are there any other ones that I've missed? Homosexual would be interesting. But I don't want to go with that. Just because. Oh, homosexual just lets you get more blood points from your own sex than the opposite one. Oh. Let's just go none. I don't think I understand this game enough to really, like, judge those things. Okay, oh, it reset all my choices. Auto spend points. Take off stamina, more into punching. Take off wits, more into intelligence. Take off finance, more into investigation. Take off firearms, put it into security. Let's see, brawl. Fight barehanded. Do I want that, actually? Kind of, maybe? Probably. Okay, and potence for extra damage? Sure. Now we have... Lockpicking 2, sneaking, research. I mean, it doesn't really look like I can do much more with any of this stuff, so I'm just gonna go with okay. Oh, right, I was gonna rename myself. If I can't... There we go. So... I'm liking... Aggro is better than Brick. We've got Brick, we've got Krongle, and we've got Aggro. Now, Brick and Aggro I feel are a little generic. I think we're gonna have to go Krongle. Only one in seduction? Krongle Murderstein does not seduction. Krongle Murderstein gets what he wants. Right. He's not the sixth, he's the fourth. Alright, and I think we're good. So what about intimidation? I have a point into intimidation. I could take one off of dodge for more intimidation. Sure, let's do it. I mean, his name is Murderstein after all. And I'm sure I can put more points in. I don't know. That was fast.
Good evening. My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken. As prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to tonight I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence. Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most childer are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that...
This is bullshit!
If Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish. I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening. Your sire. Tragic. My apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
I'm sorry, I had it down because the last game was loud. This game is quiet. Problem solved, I guess. Okay, mouse to look around, WSD to move, toggle auto move. Okay. Left click to continue.
What a scene, man. Woo-wee. Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so, why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
Who are you?
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
Sure.
All right. Why don't we, step out back here?
I like it where I am. At least I'm out of that theater.
Christ, it's stuffy in there, huh? This is much better. Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least, you know? Could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
Nope.
Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here. Oh, you're gonna love this. All right, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne. Blood, your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
What do I do?
Well, down around the corner there, I saw this human. Poor SOB can't find his car.
So, what do I mean,
All right. You go down there, casual like. You creep up on him, then bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something, because it'll come so naturally you think you've done it 1,000 times already.
Won't he become a vampire then?
Forget that comic book crap, kid. It don't work that way. Now go for it. Be sure, though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain him dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill him.
Alright. This is your blood pool. Blood is the fuel of your vampiric powers or disciplines. When your blood pool is low, you need to refill it. Humans are an abundant source of blood in most areas of the game. One is in the alley around the corner. Okay, this mouse sensitivity is going to be weird. I was not actually expecting this to be a first-person thing. Okay, feeding on humans, F. Humans that do not see... Oh, humans don't see you feed on other ones. Once you become feeding the victim, you will see the bar appear. Represents your victim's blood pool. Stop feeding before emptying it out. Hello, sir. Nom 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 nom. Well, I mean, honestly, like, that's probably good enough. Oh, I have to press it again. That's good. Have fun, dude. Well, he seems fine. Can I, like, mug him in the process? Because I feel like I should be looting everybody that I that I feast upon, but I don't know. Oh!
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah, you're feeling it. I can see it in your eyes. You're a born-again predator. Feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there.
Great! When do I get my cape? Do I get to pick out the color?
Alright now, you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better. All kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
Yeah, like what?
Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still, a chance at immortality's not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
So I'm gonna live forever?
Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, it's worthless. A cross? Shove it right up their ass. A stake? Only if it catches you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes you. Running water? That's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now, a shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire? That's real trouble. Sunlight? Well, you catch a sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it?
Got it.
Okay, now. The fuck is this? You get inside here and head upstairs. Meet up in a bit. I'm just gonna go see what the ruckus is.
You do that. Dude, man's just taking a smoke. Oh, and Jackie is gone. Alright. The bottom of your screen is the use icon. Appears when you're... Okay, so just go up to it and press E. Got it. Ah. Wow, this control's weird. I feel like I'm driving drunk. Oh, hey. This really is a Half-Life engine game. Okay, jump to jump. Got it. Jump on the boxes. Bah. Wow. Damn, this is old school, old style, old. Like, okay, there we go. Your feats are combinations of various abilities and attributes. The higher your feats scores, the better you are at the activities they influence. Inspection is a feat. It's a combination of perception and investigation. It allows you to see hidden and secret things. For example, lockpick on the crate in front of you. Find your feats listed on the right-hand side of your character sheet. You can pick up certain objects in the world. If you're able to pick up an object, you'll see a use icon appear for it when you're close enough, and crosshairs got it. Okay, nothing else here.
Come down here. Stay away from the windows. Oh, it's a Sabbat raid. Sabbat? They're, Christ, I was hoping to spare you this shit till later. The Sabbat, well, they're mostly mindless, bloodthirsty assholes. That's all you need to know for now, alright?
So what's up?
The Sabbat got wind of the gathering here, so they figured they'd raise a little hell and put a little heat on the new prince.
What's the prince of?
No time for political rundown. Job one, get out of here alive. Sabbat might be mindless, but they hit like a Mack truck, like raging savages. Nothing a fledgling like you wants to mess with.
What am I supposed to do?
Shh, shh. Heads up. Back away. Dumb, frenzied Sabbat bastards. Alright, we gotta vamoose out the back quick. I'll stay and keep a watch out. You get us into the office. The door's around the corner here.
I'm on it. Okay. Yeah, the There's no audio settings. Doors locked. Use items. Okay. Okay, cool. So I don't actually have to do a mini game here. It's just a lockpick. Got it. Let's see. So I don't think I can change the sound effects here at all. How do you just get everywhere?
Shortcut. Well, nicely done, though. Not exactly an angel in life, were you?
I know how to handle myself.
Cool. Now, if you want a lesson on how really not to act, take notes from those Sabbat assholes. You're a big bad vampire. Yeah, great, congrats. Now keep it to yourself. You go roar and you beat your chest, and that's what you can expect.
Wait, I've still got that list of people from high school. Why not?
It's the same reason you don't let humans see you feeding. It's why the wolf doesn't want the sheep to know he's there. It's also why you don't go juggling dumpsters or outrun the 815 from Sacramento, and it's why you didn't know any of this when you woke up this morning.
Ah, I get it.
Keep our secret, and you make things easier on all of us. We're living in the age of cell phone cameras. Fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right? Well, it ain't a casual thing for a fledgling like you.
What do you mean? What could happen?
That party back there with the guy in the suit and the Magilla Gorilla? The assholes that put your sire to death? That's the Camarilla. Oof. They make a tidy business out of enforcing vampire laws like this one.
Camarilla? So they're like the vampire good guys?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I think some other time, maybe. I like to let people form their own opinions.
Alright, so what's next?
Alright, now don't worry, because I know the area a little, and you know what? I'm glad we're in this situation, you and I. It illustrates a point. You gotta utilize your surroundings.
Alright, but what does that mean exactly?
You do what you gotta do. Theft, destruction of property, breaking and entering. These will be the least of your sins before the night's out. So look around here. We gotta get out the back there through that magnetically sealed door. There must be a key someplace.
Now I'll find it. Area indicator. The icon on the left indicates you're in the combat area. At combat, anything goes. Masquerade, respect the masquerade. Elysium. Vampire neutral ground. No combat or disciplines are allowed, except blood buff while lockpicking. In masquerade areas, breaking the masquerade can carry dire consequences, such as the unwanted attention of vampire hunters. After 5 masquerade violations, your game is over. Your current number of violations is displayed in the upper right corner of your character sheet. Let's start with this save. Well, there's that. When you can read a note, you can use the icon. Got it. Password, shop. When you can use the computer, you'll see the... Got it. Many menus and commands will be password protected. Hacking a combination of wits and computers defeat allows you to hack into password protected items. You'll be prompted to press Ctrl-C to attempt your hacking feat. The value of your hacking feat is equal or greater to the difficulty you'll be successful. Got it. Whoops. Okay. Okay. Alright. This is cool. Okay, so now I can get in the safe. Also been in third person mode, which is kind of weird. Okay, when you approach a container, got it. So just press E. And we get the chop key. Take it. What else we got? What are the rest of these? Key ring, lockpick, and wallet. Okay, so...
There we go. Now take that key card and head out the back. I'll meet you out in the alley there. I'm gonna check out things from topside.
Got it. Press the inventory to access your inventory. Blah, 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 blah. Got it. I'm sure I don't got it. I'm gonna actually need some of this stuff, but until then, we're just going to slam-o everything here. Die, my darling. Okay, so how do we go back into first-person mode? Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Well, I'm gonna save. I should blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I should absolutely save semi-often. I want to check what are the controls. So Strafe, turn, primary attack, secondary attack. General inventory, thrown weapons. Character editor. Huh. Quick save is F9. Helpful. And toggle view is Z. There we go. Oh. Sparkle vision. And he's gone. Alright, well, come sparkles. They're gone. But that is fine. I don't know if I want... Nope. You've been wounded by the Sabbat. This blue bar represents your current level of health. As you sustain regular damage, it'll turn black. If your health is completely depleted, you suffer final death and your game's over. Your health regenerates over time. When you're feeding, it regenerates much faster. If your health bar begins to turn yellow, it means you've sustained aggravated damage. Certain hazards, like fire and supernatural attacks, cause aggravated damage. It takes longer to heal. Got it. Rightio. Time to... Oh, sweet. Alley couch. Now, can I sprint? No. It looks like I'm going maximum sprint to begin with. Hello. Thank you for that.
Fucking waste of unlife, these Sabbat vatos. You get winged? Hey, look at them potholes. Those will close up soon enough. Better feed, though. There's someone down the stairs here. It's not the freshest catch, but he'll do.
What's the difference? Blood's blood, right?
Now, when it comes to feeding, it's quality blood you're looking for, not the quantity. Bums and lowlife don't pack the same punch that a healthy, well-bred human will. Juice bags with a pedigree. That's the good stuff. But you gotta take what you can get. You ever had a PhD, kid? Ooh, that's good stuff.
If you say so.
Remember what I said, though. Don't kill them. At least not the innocent ones. You're a monster now. Make no mistake. One of the damned and the fallen. You need to hold on to every last shred of humanity you have.
Let's say I get a little overzealous. What happens then?
An innocent's an innocent. You kill one, even a worthless bum, even by accident, and it's gonna cost you a piece of your own humanity. Bring you closer to that beast you got welling up inside you.
The beast. What does that mean exactly?
The beast? It's always there. It's waiting to take over. When it does, it's like a wild animal wearing your skin. Desperate, scared, reckless. He'll do anything to survive, and it's you that has to deal with the consequences.
So I can't kill anyone. That seems a little, restricting.
I said innocent humans. If some asshole levels a 12 gauge your way, you drain him, skin him, and bash in his skull. Self-preservation is a vital part of humanity, after all. My favorite part, in fact.
I think I follow.
The only way to fight the beast is to keep in touch with your humanity, and don't go hungry. It's a fine line.
Got it.
All right, now go feed. Careful, though. He's gonna drain fast.
I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so HP's coming back. Let's see. So we've got Potent, Celerity, and Blood Buff. Blood Heal. Okay, you want to avoid draining your victims. Draining innocent humans will give you a penalty to your humanity. Lower your humanity, closer you get to the beast. If it gets too low, you'll begin to lose control of your character. Known as frenzying, it may result in Masquerade violation if you're around humans. Take O to the crap nipple, ode to hay. What kind of... What was that? What dialogue is that? What line was that? I kind of wish he had kept saying stuff so I could understand what he was...
You could do worse. There's some rats down the way. You think I'm kidding? You can survive feeding on animals if you can stomach that kind of thing. Ugh.
Worse than a bum's neck? That scarf tasted like old gym socks.
Well, give it a try.
I'll think about it. Rats can be fed upon to gain a single blood point. You'll find some rats in the other end of the alley near the yellow windows. Killing rats has no impact on your humanity score. Humans do not react well when they see live rats being sucked on. Feed attempt failed. I'm trying to feed on the gate. I shouldn't do that. So where's the rats? Down here somewhere? Probably near the couch? Hello! Yum num rat snacks. Thank you. Very taste. Don't want to do. Come on. I don't know if I can do the run backwards thing.
You rat sucker. Hey, I don't care what you do, but just so you know, polite vampire society looks down on that kind of thing.
Huh. They can be polite and pass me the salt for my rat.
Keep it down. Got someone around the way here.
Just one guy?
Not too much of a threat by himself, but you never know if there's more in shouting range. You're gonna have to sneak past.
Sneak where?
The building across from us with the garage door. There's some double doors on the far side. I'll meet you inside. Just stay low and stick to the shadows. And don't let him see you.
I'll do my best. See you in a minute.
Alright, go.
Gone. Sneaking. Combination of dexterity and stealth. Blah, 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 blah. Got it. Meter indicates the proximity of your enemies and the chances of detecting you. They're looking your way. Green means you're completely safe. Yellow means that you might be seen. Red means they will see you if they look in your direction. Enemies' chance of detecting you is directly tied to your sneaking feat. If you're detected, your enemies will often say as much and come to investigate. Interesting. Doing melee puts me immediately into third-person mode. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, so the number is the distance. You've been detected by your enemy. Try again. Okay. Yeah, he moves, comes around the corner. I don't really like stealth segments in games, to be totally honest. Not entirely clear on where he's going. I wonder if presence actually tells me where he is. Do we have stealth vision? I don't know. Hopefully I can just kind of skip stealth entirely. Because, like, God, I never grew up with Metal Gear. And, like, someday I'll play Metal Gear. But until then, I'm always going to be bad at it.
Seems that shovelhead outside just got separated from his pack. He's wounded, too. Go take care of him. Don't worry, he's probably greener than you.
What makes you think that?
The Sabbat, you see, they don't have the most rigorous training program. In fact, that poor sod is lucky if he knows he's a vampire.
How can that be?
He's probably just turned and beaten over the head. They like to do that, make shock troops, cannon fodder, put him out of his misery.
I'll do my
He
best.
is a vampire, so be ready.
Let's see. Omitting stealth will often skip the best outcomes, but it shouldn't keep you from progressing. Good to know.
Go
Board
get
ready.
him.
On it. Okay. Engage in fisticuffs. You need to equip your fist and attack. Equip your fist, press melee weapon, F1 until your fist is highlighted, and go pummel. Unarmed combat feat is a combination of strength and brawl. Directly affects your success in unarmed combat. There are different attacks depending on what direction you're moving. When you initiate your attack, try different combinations in attacking in the upcoming battle. Block your enemy's attacks by pressing and holding the attack mode key, default tab. Tab? Tab? Is this the one that I was supposed to kill?
That's that. Sounds like you got another pack. The Sabbat are going all out. You better head underground, avoid straight bullets.
Sounds like a good strategy.
Go get the tire iron that shovelhead dropped. He ain't gonna need it.
I mean, I'm not sure if I'm gonna need it. Okay, picked up a tire iron. Let's see. Da-da-da. Okay, indicates the weapon you currently have equipped. For ranged weapons, there are numbers indicating your reserve of ammunition. Later on in the game, you'll find armor to protect yourself. Equipped in the same way. Cycling the armor key. Ah. Okay. We done?
Alright, head down into the basement through the grate in there. Keep that tire iron handy. I'll be there in a minute.
What about anything over here? The answer is no. Oh. I can't be standing on it for obvious reasons. Oh. Okay, this game does not like ladders. Most games from this era don't.
Stop!
Oh. Come is not the only solution for sticky situations. You can use your feats and disciplines in dialogue. When you're able to do this, your responses will show different... Okay.
You! Just stay back. Keep your distance.
When you're in position to perform a stealth kill, you'll see this icon. To perform a stealth kill, you will see this icon. Stealth kills have the advantage of being silent. To perform a stealth kill, equip your fist or a melee weapon. Crouch, sneak behind your victim. Okay. And just use key. Got it. Right. Stealth kill with the tire iron it is. Aye. There we go. You really think with those claws he'd be a little bit more...
Right
Wait.
Not sure what's going on. Sounds like the Sabbat's getting scattered. I'm gonna keep an ear to the ground. Be careful going forward here. Could be a whole mess of them holed up.
More the merrier. Okay, disciplines are your vampiric powers. Cost a certain amount of blood to activate. An innate ability common to all vampires is Blood Heal, which heals you. Okay, there are two different kinds of disciplines. Passive disciplines that directly affect you, and targeted disciplines that directly affect your enemies. Blood Buff is another one. Let's see. Temporary bonus to all of your physical attributes. Useful in a variety of situations like picking a lock. Okay. Or potency. Or just smackoing people. Okay, so I guess we gotta use Blood Buff for this. Alright. And potence. Now I'm gonna want to feed on somebody. I guess that cop would have been a good one, but that's okay. Bruges have 3 unique disciplines. Potence, celerity, and presence. So strength, speed, and fear. Presence is the power to project your personality. Let's see. Use of presence is not a masquerade violation. Oh, that's kind of handy. Sabbat, guard up ahead. Use presence to frighten, then kill him. And this is a very... This is a very demanding tutorial. Not bad, but it's just like... It's constant. We good? Nope, cannot talk during combat. What was that noise? I heard like a little like high-pitched thing going like... Are we good?
I think they're clearing out. There's no need to go stirring up the hornet's nest till we know the score, though. Head through here. Come to an elevator around the way.
I'll meet you over there.
Meet you there. Don't let them catch you.
Let's see. If I'm not there in 10 minutes, call the president. Oh, what? He doesn't have a reaction to that? I'm disappointed. Potence is whammo. Use of potence is not a violation either. With Sabbat up ahead, use potence, kill him. Ow! It did like a roundhouse kick. I was not expecting that. With those claws, I was kind of expecting a little bit... Okay, celerity is speed. Well. My face bits. Don't care. I guess I did use celerity after all. I was kind of hoping it would be like force speed in Jedi Academy, but whatever. Okay, when you pick up an object and throw it, you will see this use icon. To pick up an object, use E, throw it, press attack. Thrown objects make noise, can be used to distract your enemies. Crouch. Do I have to? Okay. He didn't seem to care that much. At all? Well, that's okay. They also have, like, very normal voices for weird zombie horrors.
Fucking humans. Gangbangers protecting their turf. Oh, man. I'm here thinking it's Sabbat moving up in here. It's the fucking locals about to take one for the hood.
So what do we do?
They probably seen too much. Here, take this 38. Fucking pea shooter, but a few shots in it will take down a human.
Thanks.
Well, I'm gonna want it back, so don't go die and lose it. I don't use guns much. They're noisy, they're clumsy, practically useless against vampires, but still, a kindred's gotta keep up with the times. And in modern-day Los Angeles, that means coming strapped.
Useless against vampires?
Well, some are more lethal than others, of course. Watch out for those shotguns. Ouch, those things can smart, I tell you.
I hear you.
Head up and clear out what's left of them. Can't have them running their mouths about any of this. I'm gonna make sure there's no stragglers around outside.
Alright. Alright, you've been given a revolver. F2 until I get the revolver. Fire, attack, alternate firing mode. Okay. Ah, so there's an automatic revolt. What? Range combat, let's see. Yeah. These are things. Oh, it really wants me to shoot. Oh. Am I useless?
Go on up. I'll meet you.
There we go. I get the very distinct feeling I should never shoot guns in this game. Did I not lockpick this one? I guess not. It's not giving me the option to even attempt. Nyeh. Okay, so we're looking for gangbangers here. I got that man there. I don't really have much of a choice.
Where you going, man?
Hello! I guess I've gotta... guess I gotta punch him first. Well, he's dead. Can you not combat feed in this game? Wait, what? There we go. I guess I just have to hold it down. Now, if this is a gangbanger, I can just bleed him dry. Cool. Okay, so as long as I'm in combat with these guys, I'm good. That's a baseball bat. Hello.
That's it, kiddo. Just like that, and it's all over. Everyone slinks back to their corners of the city for the night.
That's it? It's all over?
Until the next night, when the Camarilla finds some way to strike back. Parry, dodge, spin and all that, and so on, and so on, and so on.
So this is normal?
Well, to be honest, you came at an interesting time, let's say. The Camarilla, the Sabbat. Now, in LA, these are the new kids on the block. There's already plenty of kindred had stakes down in California long before them. Now, we got every ancient kindred rivalry playing out all over the city. A lot of tension out there. A lot of fear. A lot of jittery, high-strung predators clinging to their little pieces of eternity.
Huh.
Oh, boy. I think they're looking for you outside. Guess you got a cab to catch. Was hoping to fill you in on a little bit more, but... hell, you'll figure it all out.
I will, but I'd like to keep the gun. Nope, here's a gun.
Make it back, stop in at the last round. It's this bar downtown here. I'll fill you in on the politics. Now that's the stuff that'll kill you. Good luck.
I'll see you there after I get a good day's sleep. Oh wow, we've already even adapted to that. Alright, so I can actually play the game now. Oh, by pressing the character editor, you can access your character sheet and spend your EXP points where you see fit. Unspent EXP will stay in your available pool. Good.
Alright, so this is a pretty good stopping point. Obviously, end of the tutorial, and honestly, pretty long video. But I hate breaking up tutorial missions. It always just feels weird and stilted. So, anyway, like I said at the very beginning of this video, this is an older series, at least it was not filmed anytime recently. And so I'm sure people watching this in 2023 are going to be like, whatever, this doesn't matter, it's all old. But for those of you watching this for the first time live, or at least, you know, within the X number of weeks of me putting it up, this is not necessarily reflective of the me of 2021. I don't think there's much I needed to disclaim, but I still felt like it was worth mentioning because it's very rare that I put up these time capsule series that I've just never, you know, put online before. But, hey, here we go. So, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was a weird experience and a bit of a fever dream for me at this point. But I can safely say, one way or another, I'm really looking forward to Bloodlines 2 when it comes out. And I hope it at least somewhat captures the weird-ass magic that this game has. I hope. But, anyway, for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.